रॉकेट लॉन्च होने में 1 मिनट रह गया। Hello students, welcome to this lecture. So in this lecture we are going to study about permutations and combinations chapter. This is a big chapter, but what we are going to do again, we are going to study those theories from which mostly questions have come in the previous 10 to 12 years in JEE mains. So permutations and combination, first theory which I will tell you in this permutation and combination is a relation, some relations between NCR. We all know what is NCR. NCR is basically number of ways in which we can select R objects from N objects, where all the N objects are distinct objects. So NCR is the number of ways of selecting R objects out of N objects. So obviously this R is less than equal to N. Now NCR, the value which it gives, we all know is n factorial upon r factorial into n minus r factorial. So if we have suppose 5C2, so we will say 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 5 minus 2, 3 factorial, which we can calculate. Factorial we all know, I won't tell you that. So this will become 10 after calculation. So this is NCR. Few relations are there between NCR, and there are few formula which are very important, from which directly or indirectly sometimes questions come. So first formula is a very simple formula which says that NCR is equal to NC n minus R. You can prove this by the method of the definition of NCR, that is n factorial by r factorial into n minus r factorial. Both will come same, but instead of that I will tell you by another way. I will tell you that out of n objects, if you are selecting r objects, that means you are deselecting n minus r objects. So if I am saying out of 5 people you have to select 2 person, you can say I am deselecting 3 person. So 5C2 and 5C3 will be same, because number of ways of selecting 2 persons out of 5 persons is equal to number of ways of deselecting 3 persons out of 5 persons, right? Similarly, let us come to another formula which says NCR minus 1 plus NCR is equal to n plus 1 CR. Here again you can go to the basic definition of NCR and you can prove this. But instead of that I will tell you the more logical way which involves less calculation. What I will tell you, that if we have suppose n objects, 1, 2, 3 till n objects are there, these are the object numbers. So the total there are n objects. Suppose out of these n objects you have to select R objects. Now let us suppose any one object, let us suppose 3, this object. What about 3? In that selection this 3 may be included, may not be included. Both possibilities there. So what am I saying? That if I want to don't include 3, I don't want to include 3, then in that case number of ways of selecting R object out of n object, if we don't want to include 3, is actually n minus 1 CR. We are left with n minus 1 objects. This is not included. From them you have to select R object. Now if I am saying that I am including 3 and then we have to select R object, that means 3 is to be in the team, it is must. So if 3 is already in the team, I have to select from n minus 1 rest objects only R minus 1 objects. So n minus 1, R minus 1. If we add this, that is the total number of ways of selection. In one case 3 comes in the team, in another 3 does not come in the team. So total number of selection of object is NCR. This is the same formula. Here I have taken n plus 1, this has become n and n. The formula is same, that is if we put it here NCR, this become NCR minus 1, this become n plus 1 CR. So we have to understand, for example, I will give you another example. We have to select 11 members, since you understand match mostly. So let us talk about a cricket match. There are 16 players, out of which we have to select 11 players. Now what you do? Suppose there is a X player. Suppose Rohit Sharma is there. Now this particular player can be selected, cannot be selected. Both cases are there. If you are selecting Rohit Sharma in the team, that means you are out of 15 players selecting 10 more players. One player is already in the team. If you are not selecting Rohit Sharma, then that means out of 15 players, since Rohit Sharma is not included, you have to select 11 players now. So if you add them, that means you are selecting 11 players out of 16 players. It includes both the cases. So 15C10 plus 15C11 is equal to 16C11. So this is what this formula is in general. After understanding this formula, let us come to the third important formula. That also you can prove by the formula, but I won't prove it by formula. That formula is R into NCR is equal to N into N minus 1 CR minus 1. So here, if you suppose prove it by formula, so what you say, R into N factorial by R factorial into N minus R factorial. Here what you will say, N into N minus 1 factorial by R minus 1 factorial into N minus 1 minus R minus 1 is N minus R factorial, right? This will become N factorial. R by R factorial will become R minus 1 factorial here. And this is N minus R factorial. Here what will become? N into N minus 1 factorial is N factorial. This is R minus 1 factorial. This is N minus R factorial. Aren't these two same? They are same. So this is same, so this is same. But if I want you to tell it by another method, not by formula, so what I will say, suppose we have to select out of 16 players, 11 players for a team. And we also have to select a captain of the team from that 11 player. So how can you do this process? There are two ways. Either you select the captain first from 16 players. So 16C1 is the number of ways of selecting one captain out of 16 players. Now the rest 10 players you will select from 15 players. So this is a way in which you can select the 11 players and among them there is a captain. Another way is that you can take 16 players and from those 16 players first select 11 players. And then from those 11 players select the captain in 11C1 ways. So this is nothing but 16C11 is 16, 15C10 is equal to 16C11 is 16C11, 11C1 is 11. So this is the formula. So if you observe, 16 is N, 15C10 is N minus 1, R minus 1, 11 is R actually, here it is 10 is R minus 1, 11 is R, NCR is 16C11. So this is the formula. So after this formula session, let us see few questions which will clear our application part of this. So the first question let us take, let Tn be the number of all possible triangles formed by joining vertices of an n-sided regular polygon. If Tn plus 1 minus Tn is equal to 10, then the number of n is. So the question is saying that there is an n-sided polygon. We don't know what is n. Any sided polygon is there. So n-sided polygon. This n-sided polygon make number of triangles Tn. So Tn is the number of triangles made by this n-sided polygon. So if there is an n plus 1 sided polygon, that will make number of triangles Tn plus 1. So difference is given as 10. This is the difference. So you have to tell what is the value of n. What is the number of side of polygon, this one. And this is obviously one more than that. So for an n-sided polygon, if you observe, we need a triangle, and for one particular triangle we need 3 vertices. How many vertices are there? N vertices are there. We need 3 vertices. So what is the number of ways of selecting 3 vertices out of n vertices? NC3. So this is how we can select 3 vertices. And once we select a 3 vertex, we find a triangle. So there are NC3 triangles. So this is having NC3 triangles. And obviously this will having n plus 1 C3 triangles. This is equal to 10. Now you can expand this and find the formula. Or you can apply the formula which we have just studied. That was NCR plus NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR. This was the formula. Can we apply it here? Let us see. Can we write it like this? NCR minus 1 is equal to n plus 1 CR minus NCR. This formula can be written like this also. Now n plus 1 C3. So R is 3. N plus 1 C3. NC3. So R is 3 again. So can we say that this value is actually if we are taking r is equal to 3 and n is equal to n, of course. So this formula becomes NC2, r minus 1 is 2. So this becomes NC2 is equal to 10 students, right? So NC2 is equal to 10. Now let us further calculate. NC2 is equal to n into n minus 1 by 2. You can apply the formula, you know what this will give. This is equal to 10. So what do you obtain? N square minus n minus 20 equal to 0. Do the middle term splitting, n square minus 5n plus 4n minus 20 equal to 0. So this will become n into n minus 5 plus 4 into n minus 5 equal to 0. So n minus 5 into n plus 4 equal to 0. Finally, what do we get? N is equal to 5. We can't take n is equal to minus 4. Number of sides cannot be negative. So finally, n is equal to 5. So this is how we apply this formula. We could have directly expanded this also. No problem with that by the formula. But here it becomes easy if we apply the formula more frequent. Easily we can solve it, or we can get answer in lesser time. Let us see one more question. That question says that let S1 is equal to, these are all the questions of previous years. Let S1 is equal to summation of j is equal to 1 to 10, and it is given as j into j minus 1 into 10 Cj. Okay. Next is given as S2, which is summation j is equal to 1 to 10, j equal to 1 to 10, j into 10 Cj. So j into 10 Cj. Next one is given as S3. S3 is equal to summation j equal to 1 to 10, j square. So this is j square 10 Cj. So it asks find the value of S1, S2 and S3. This was an objective question. In a different way it was asked, but at last we have to find S1, S2, S3. So let us see. First let us take S1. This is j into j minus 1, 10 Cj. So let us expand it into two terms. J square, let us write it like this. J into j minus 1. And this 10 Cj, this particular 10 Cj is actually 10 factorial by 10 minus j factorial into j factorial. Let us write it like this. After this, j is equal to 1 to 10. So j is equal to 1 to 10. Now after this, this is 10 factorial upon 10 minus j factorial. This j factorial and j into j minus 1 after cancelling will give you j minus 2 factorial. Okay, j into j minus 1 will cancel, j minus 2 factorial will remain. What else am I doing? I am writing this 10 factorial as 10 into 9 into 8 factorial, right? So the term which we observe here, 8 factorial by 10 minus j factorial into j minus 2 factorial. 10 into 9 is 90, it will come outside, j equal to 1 to 10. Now this particular term can be written as 10c j minus 2. So this will on expansion 8 factorial by 10 minus j factorial by j minus 2 factorial. And one more thing you will do, since for j is equal to 1, this will become 0. J equal to 1, 1 minus 1, 0. So no need to start it from 1. 1 will give anyways 0. So let us start it from 2. We can change it to 2. We can change it to 2. And in fact, we can change it to also 2. So finally, this is what we are getting. This is 8c j minus 2 and j is equal to 2 to 10. Now can we write it as 90 into j minus 2 is the variable, suppose. Let us call it as I. So j is equal to 2 to 10. So I will be actually 0 to 8. J equal to 2, you will get 0. J equal to 10, 10 minus 2, you will get 8. So this is 2 to 8, 8c, 0. What is this value? This value is a very favorite value of binomial theorem. 2 to the power n is equal to nc0 plus nc1, so on till ncn. So this is 8c0 plus 8c1 till 8c8, which is 2 to the power 8. So 90 into 2 to the power 8. This is the first answer which we have got. This is 90 into 2 to the power 8 students. Okay. Now let us come to S2. We have to solve all of them. So let us come to S2. If we talk about S2, S2 is summation of j equal to 1 to 10 j into 10 Cj, right? Now we have studied a formula. R into NCR is N into N minus 1 CR minus 1. Have we studied this formula? Yes, just now. So what we will do? This can be written as J equal to 1 to 10. J N, that is 10. N is 10. N minus 1, 9. C J minus 1. This is how we will write it. After writing it like this 10 is outside, and this summation, let us call J minus 1 as I. So if J is equal to 1, I will be 0. And if J is equal to 10, so 10 minus 1, I is equal to 9. This value is 9CI. We have taken J minus 1 as I. We have changed the limits also. So now it is 9C0 plus 9C1 plus 9C2 till 9C9. What that value will give? 2 to the power 9. Again by the same formula of binomial theorem. So 10 into 2 to the power 9 is the value of S2. This will give you 10 into 2 to the power 9. This is the answer of this. This is the answer of this. Let us come to S3. So when we talk about S3, this S3 is J square 10CJ. Now here we don't want to calculate. We are quite lazy now. So what you will do? You will do one thing, do some manipulation. J square can be written as J into J minus 1 plus J. Can we write it like this? J square minus J and plus J will cancel. And here it is 10CJ. So we can write J equal to 1 to 10. J into J minus 1. 10CJ plus J equal to 1 to 10. J into 10CJ. After doing this, this particular term J into J minus 1 10CJ, J equal to 1 to 10 is S1. So this is nothing but S1. What about this term J into 10CJ summation? That is S2. So this is S2. So just add 90 into 2 to the power 8 plus 10 into 2 to the power 9. So let us take 2 to the power 8 common. Here it will be 90 and here will be 20. So 110. So you can write it like this and further you can express it. So this was another question. Let us come to the next question, which implies all those formula which we have learned. Third question says, find the value of 50C4. So don't underestimate these questions. These questions have come in JEE and they are very popular questions. You might have, while your preparation, seen these questions sometimes. 56 minus R, C3. So you have to find this value. So let us expand this. Can we write it like this? 56 minus 1, that is 55C3. Then next term will be 54C3. Next term will be 53C3, then 52C3, then 51C3. And finally you can put R is equal to 6. We'll get 50C3. So we have expanded this sigma like this. This first term is 50C4. Now what am I doing? I am putting this 50C4 at last. Not at first, but at last. So by doing this, what happens? Just visualize correctly. If you see this summation, this is NCR minus 1. This is plus NCR, which must give you N plus 1 CR. So what should this should give? 51C4, right? Now this will, now these two has added to give this. This will add with this. What you will get? NCR minus 1 NCR, N plus 1 CR. So 52C4. Now we have calculated all of this. We have got this. We will add this with this now. What will be the addition now? NCR minus 1 NCR. So it will be N plus 1 CR, 53C4. Now this all have been calculated. This plus this. What this will give you? 54C4, right? By now you have understood. So this is 54C4. You will add these two. What you will get? 55C4. N minus NCR minus 1 NCR. So N plus 1 CR. Finally you will add these two. And the final answer will come in the form 56C4. This will be the final answer of this summation. NCR minus 1 plus NCR is N plus 1 CR, students. Okay. So we can see that application here is straightforward. Everything is all the application of this formula here in this question. You don't have to do anything. Now, next question on this theories is NCR plus 1. This is easy. So this won't be too tough now. Plus 2 into NCR, you have to find its value. Simplify it basically. So let us take NCR plus 1. One NCR you will club with this, and another NCR you will club with this. Okay, students? So club them. NCR plus 1 plus NCR will be N plus 1 CR plus 1. Again by the same formula, NCR minus 1 plus NCR is equal to N plus 1 CR. And here it will be N plus 1 CR. Again same formula. Add them, you will get N plus 2 CR plus 1. Again we are using the same formula, NCR minus 1 plus NCR is equal to N plus 1 CR. Same formula is getting used everywhere, and we are solving this. So this is a quite favorite formula of JEE. So be prepared, it may be asked. So these were the questions on the first part of the theory which I dealt with you. Now let us come to the second part of the theory, from which mostly questions have come. Second part of the theory says that if we have, suppose I will give you an example, you are three friends. Let us say Ashok, Raj and Mohini. These three friends are there. They went out for a snacks and they purchased ₹20 snacks. Now they have to pay. Everyone is having 1 rupee coin, multiple 1 rupee coins, everyone is having. So in how many ways they can pay the amount? Like Mohini can give 7 rupees, Raj can give 8 rupees and Ajay can give ₹5. This is a way. There can be many other ways. So how many ways are there? So let us suppose that Ajay is giving x1 rupees, Raj is giving x2 rupees and Mohini is giving x3 rupees. Total amount that is given is 20 rupees to the shopkeeper. Now these three values, these 3 rupees are multiple of 1 rupee. So these are integers. Now everyone have to give at least 1 rupee. No one can go without giving any rupee. So we can say that xi, where I can be 1, 2, 3, have positive integral solution. So in how many ways we can make positive integral solutions? This is the question. How many ways we can find the values of x1, x2, x3, where they are ordered pair? So first of all, we will come to the formula of this. So let us arrange 20 coins here. These are 20 coins, suppose. Now these 20 coins which are arranged here have to be partitioned into 3 partitions, and each partition is allotted to one of these 3 friends. So in how many ways 20 coins can be partitioned such that every partition has at least 1 coin with it? So there are total 19 partitions in between. If we talk about 20 coins, so we will say that 20 coins will have 19 partitions, 1 less. Okay. Now out of these 19 partitions, you can take the partition any 2. Let us take any 2 partition. So this chunk goes to Ajay, this chunks go to Rohit, this chunk goes to Mohini. So this is a way in which they can pay the amount, 20 rupees. So what it says that you have to select 2 partitions, 2 straight line out of 19 straight line. So its solution is 19C2, right? Now we will study it as a formula. What we will do? We will say that if we have, suppose, r variables x1, x2 till xr, and we have to make total n numbers. Okay, n is a positive whole number. Now x1, x2, xr can be positive integers. They cannot be 0. Then what will be the solution? In earlier case, we took x1 plus x2 plus x3 is equal to 20, and we got the solution 19C2. Here what will be the solution? If we take n coins, how many partitions will be there? N minus 1. So n minus 1. How many partitions will you select? If there were 3 persons, you selected 2 partitions. You took 2 places and 3 partitions already became. If you break a log at 2 places, 3 partitions will come. So if you want r partitions, how many places you will break it? R minus 1. So this is the answer, n minus 1, cr minus 1. So this is the solution of this question. This particular question. This is the number of ways in which x1, x2, xr can take values in order that they are positive integers also and their sum is also n. Okay. Now there is another case also which also we study. If suppose x1 plus x2 plus x3 so on till xr is equal to n, and it is said that a friend cannot give the money also. It is possible that anyone can give 0 rupees. That means he is not giving any rupees. So in that case, the question becomes xi will have non-negative integers. Non-negative means that includes 0 also. Positive does not include 0. So they can be non-negative also. Then what will be the solution? So what you will do? You will do a small change and make a formula for that. What you will do? We'll write it as x1 plus 1, x2 plus 1, so on, xr plus 1. Now if you are adding this much 1 here, r ones. So you have to add r here also, r ones. Now x1 plus 1 can be written as y1, this is y2, this is yr, this is n plus r. Now if x1 is non-negative integer, then y1 is positive integer. If x1 can become 0 or greater than that, y1 will become 1 or greater than that because 1 is added to it. So we can say that question becomes ye is positive integer. Now we are expert in this formula. We have just studied this. Here instead of n, we are take n plus r. So the formula will become n plus r minus 1, c r minus 1. So this is the solution of this also. So if you have been given this situation where non-negative integer solutions are needed, then you can apply this formula. And if positive integral solution is needed, you can apply this formula, right? So those formulas can be applied in different situations. We are not studying too much into this and other cases. So in other cases, we will do simple changes and we'll come to the answer. So let us see some questions based on this formula. These are asked in previous years. First question says, find the number of ways of distributing 10 identical balls. Find the number of ways of distributing 10 identical balls. So balls are identical in 4 distinct boxes. So there are 4 distinct boxes and we have to distribute it. What else is given? Let us see. Such that no box is empty. So none of these boxes is empty. If none of these boxes empty, that means at least one ball must go in every box. Can we say that if this box has x1 ball, this box has x2 ball, this box has x3 ball, this box has x4 ball, then the total number of balls which will be there is actually 10. And the balls which will go in each of these boxes must be at least 1. That is the question is saying. So xi for any 1, 2, 3, 4 is actually positive integer. It cannot be non-negative integer. 0 we can't take because at least one ball must go in every box. So what will be the solution of this? You have to just make the situation according to you and find the answer. This will be 10 minus 1, C 4 minus 1. That is 9C3. This will be your answer. Okay. Let us come to the next question. In a shop, there are 5 types of ice creams available, right? In a shop, there are 5 types of ice creams available. A child buys the 6 ice creams. A child buys 6 ice creams. The number of different ways the child can buy the 6 ice creams is. So it is saying that in how many ways the child can buy 6 ice creams. Let us see, we all like ice creams. So we must solve this question. So there are 5 types of ice creams. Suppose this is ice cream 1, this is ice cream 2, this is ice cream 3, ice cream 4, ice cream 5. A child goes and buys 6 ice cream. So suppose he buys ice cream 1 in x1 number, ice cream 2 in x2 number, ice cream 3 in x3 number, ice cream 4 in x4 number, and ice cream 5 in x5 number. So total ice cream which he has bought is 6. This is what it is given. That is total ice cream is 6. He can take any of the ice cream any number of times, but he has to keep in mind that he can't take more than 6 ice creams. Now, 6 ice creams he has to take. Now, it is not said that he has to take each ice cream. He may not take any ice cream if he does not like. So here xi is non-negative integer. He can also reject any ice cream. He may take this ice cream 2, this ice cream 3, this ice cream 1, and he may not take this and this. These are 0. So you will say non-negative integer. So what will be the solution for this? So for this we know, we write n plus r minus 1 cr minus 1. N plus r minus 1 cr minus 1, which will become 10c4. This will be your answer. So make the situation according to your need and just put the formula. Let us come to the next question. Next question says, find the number of ways of distributing 8 identical balls in 3 distinct boxes so that none of the boxes is empty. By now I think you have understood everything. So it says that you have 8 identical balls, okay, and there are 3 boxes. So here just the values have changed. They have given the almost same question. So 3 boxes are given, none of them is empty. So suppose it has x1 balls, it has x2 balls, it has x3 balls. So total number of balls which E is having is actually 8. And since no box is empty, so xi must be the positive integer. It cannot be non-negative. So it is a positive integer, right students? What is the solution for this? For positive integer n minus 1 c r minus 1, that is 7c2. Let us solve this also. This is quite easy to solve. This will be 7 into 6 by 2, which is 21. So 21 ways are there if we want to do this in the required condition. Right students, so these were the questions on the second theory. Let us come to third theory. So third theory which we are taking so that we can cater most of the questions of JEE mains. Third theory is, if we have n objects which are distinct, if we have p objects which are identical, if we have q objects which are identical, and if we have r objects which are identical. So first understand what we have. We have p objects which are identical. We have q objects which are identical. We have r objects which are identical. And rest n objects are there, 4, 5, 6, so on. These are all distinct. So p identical, q identical, r identical, and n distinct objects we have. Total object is p plus q plus r plus n. But some are distinct, some are identical. Now if it is asked from you, find the number of ways to select at least one object out of this collection. So how do we select at least one object? First let us talk about this p identical objects. Here we can take 0 object, that means we are not taking any object. We can take 1 object, we can take 2 object, we can take any number of object. But taking any number of object ways is only 1 because they are identical. If it is said get 5 objects from this. So what is the number of ways of finding 5 objects from here? Only one way. That is, you will go and pick any 5, only one way. They are identical, they are not distinct. So there is only one way. So total number of ways in which objects can be selected from this is actually p plus 1. Number of ways in which object can be selected from this chunk, because you can take 0 object, 1 object, 2 object till p object. So total choices are 0 to p, that is p plus 1. Similarly, what are the number of ways of selecting objects from q objects which are identical? So here again the number of ways is q plus 1. Because you can take 0 object from here, 1 object, 2 object till q object. And choosing any number of object way is 1. So q plus 1 way. Here r, so here r plus 1 way. These all are distinct, these are not identical. So we will deal each of them separately. This object can be selected, cannot be selected, to 2 ways. This object can be selected, cannot be selected, 2 ways. This object also can be selected, cannot be selected, 2 ways. So if we find the total number of ways, so this is p plus 1 multiplied with this way, q plus 1, multiplied with this way, r plus 1, multiplied with this way, which is 2 into 2 into 2, how many times? 2 to the power n will be the value, n times, so into 2 to the power n. Now this is the total number of ways in which objects can be selected from here. But we want at least one object must be there. So one case is there, if we don't select any object from here, we don't select any from here, we don't select any from here, and we also don't select any from this chunk, then we don't get any object. That is only one case. So we'll subtract that one case. This is the number of ways in which we can select at least one object from this collection. Okay? Now we will see the application of this question, this theory. So we have the formula now. We will apply it. So it has come once, and the question was, assuming the balls to be identical except for difference in colors, the number of ways in which one or more balls can be selected from 10 white, 9 green and 7 black balls is. So we have given 10 white balls, we have been given 9 green balls, and we have been given 7 black balls. And it is already said that colors are the balls are identical except their colors. So color is the only way in which you can distinguish the balls. Other way, there is no other way. So these 10 white balls are identical, these 9 green balls are identical, and these 7 black balls are identical. You have to find the number of ways of selecting at least one ball from this. Okay, one or more ball. So we will directly say that from here we can select the ball in 11 ways. P is 10. So P plus 1 will be 11. You can select 0 ball, 1 ball, 2 ball till 10 ball. From 0 to 10, how many numbers? 11 numbers. Here 10. Here 8. One more. Then from here you will subtract 1. That is the case if none of them is selected. Here also 0, here also 0, here also 0. You don't select at all. So you won't get any ball. This will become 880 minus 1, 879. This will be your answer. Okay, students? Now we will see one more question. Let us have a water. So next question. Next theory, I mean. This question was the only question on this theory which have recently been asked. So next theory is about rank of a word in dictionary. So this question is also sometimes seen, and it has come also. So first I will give you an example, then I will give you a question of JEE mains. So question is easy, example is tough. So that will make you understand the example in every situation. Then you can solve the easy question. So if suppose there is a word given, scooter, and you have to make all the arrangements using these letters and put it in a dictionary order, that is alphabetical order, then what will be the rank of this word? In which position this will come? So how do we solve this question? We have written scooter here, and let us also write it in alphabetical order. So here we will write it. E will come first, C will come first. C, then E, then O, then another O, C, E, O, R, then S, then T. This is the alphabetical order in which they will come. Now the first word which will be made with the letter C. So from C letter, how many words you can make? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters after that. Out of that, OO is repeated. So how many number of ways you can arrange these 6 letters? So I want to ask you that how many words beginning with C you can make from this. So you will say 6 factorial by 2 factorial. The way of arranging this is 6 factorial by 2 factorial because O is repeated. So this will become 360. Now we will come to the next alphabet, E. This will also give you 6 factorial by 2 factorial. Now we will start with E, and rest letters are 6 in numbers. So 6 factorial by 2 factorial, that is 360. Now we will come to O. From O, how many words we will make? So one O is being used to make the word, first letter. Another are 6, which are 6 factorial actually, 720. Not 2 factorial, because one O is separate and one O remains now. Now we will come to R. From R we will make again 6 factorial by 2 factorial, that is 360. And then from S we will not write 360 here, because this S is the letter from which you have to make a scooter. From C you are not going to make a scooter. From E also not, O also not, R also not, but from S. So S has come now. So you will take that S from here. Take that S from here. Put it here. And this S has been taken now. Before that, these much words have been made already. So let us write it here. 360 plus 360 plus 720 plus 360. These words are already made. Then the chance of S has come. So let us write now S. Now S you can eliminate from here. You have taken this. And eliminate here from also. This has taken its place. Now after S, from the remaining letters, then again C will come first. But next letter after S is C only here. Let us eliminate C also. C also. We won't see how many letters it is making. After C, E will come. Is E here? No. So we will see how many words it is making. So after E, 1, 2, 3, 4 letters are there. Out of 2 are repeating. So 4 factorial by 2 factorial. That will be 12. Right? Now after E, number of O will come. And as O comes, here there is a O. So we will eliminate this O, eliminate this O. So SCO has become till now. Now what we will do? After O, then again E is the first letter out of the remaining letters. So from E, is E here? No. So from E how many we can make? O is here, R is here, T is here. 3 are here. So 3 factorial, which is 6. Now after E, O will come again. Now SCOO, this O has also come. Eliminate this O from here. From O, next word will be E. Next letter will be E. Is E here? No, this is T. So from E, how many you will make? 2 factorial, which is 2. Right? SCOO. After E, which number will come? R. So is R here? No. So from R also you will make 2 factorial, which is 2. T will come. As T comes, you see that after SCOO, T will come. So scoot has come. T is eliminated from here. After T, out of these 2, which will come? E will come. And E is also here. So eliminate this E. Then what will come? Last remaining R will come. This will come here. So let us see the position now. 12 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 more are there. 12 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 more are there. And the last position is this position. This is the last position, which is 1 number. After this. So what will be the position? 360, 360, 360, 1080 and 720. That will become 1800. So 1800 and these are small numbers, 18, 20, 23. So 1823rd is the place of scooter in a dictionary if all the words are made with the help of these letters and they are arranged in a dictionary. So 1823rd is its place. Now I will give you an easy question which has come in JEE exam. It has said if the letters of the word Sachin is arranged in all possible ways and these words are written out as in dictionary, then the word Sachin appears at serial number what? What will be the serial number? Okay. So let us see. So what you will do, Sachin is the word. It is not too difficult. It's a small word also and nothing is getting repeated here also. There was O which was repeating. So first write Sachin here and then arrange them in alphabetical order. A first, then C, then A, B, C, H, I, N, S. This is the order. After N, then S will come. Now let us start from A. How many words you can make from A? So if you take A first letter, so 5 are there, 5 factorial. That is 120. After A, C will come. Still we want a letter from S. Sachin is from S. So we'll keep calculating. So from C, again 5 factorial 120. From H, 5 factorial 120. From I, 5 factorial 120. And from N, 5 factorial 120. From S, now S has come. So S is the first letter here. So remove this S from here and remove from here. This S has taken its place. After S, from this A will come, and A is the letter here after this. So this has also come. After this, here it is C. C is also after here. So these are coming in order. After C, here H is there and the H comes here. So put H here. Then I, here also, here also. So it is very easy now. N is the remaining, which is here also, so N. So after these many letters, the first word from S will be Sachin. The first word itself from S. Before this, how many words are there? 120 plus 120 plus 120 plus 120 plus 120 is 600. So 600 first. 60 first is the place of Sachin in the dictionary. Okay, students? So these were the questions on ranking in a dictionary. Now let us see last theory which we are going to study. That is about arrangement. So we are going to see about arrangement. Arrangement of R objects are distinct objects from N objects. So from N objects you have to arrange R objects. How many number of ways are there? So we have a direct formula also, which is NPR. From N object, first you will select R object, then you will arrange it. That will give you NPR, which is actually N factorial by N minus R factorial. Right, students? Now if you want to arrange all N objects, then what will be the formula? R will also be N, and N minus N will be 0. 0 factorial is 1. So that in that case, it will be N factorial directly. So if you have to arrange all the objects which is given, so number of ways is N factorial. Now if you have to given that P objects are identical, okay, Q objects are identical and R objects are identical, then in how many number of ways you can arrange the N objects? Rest objects are distinct, rest all objects are distinct. These three sets, first set is of P objects which are identical, second set is of Q objects which is identical, and next is of R objects which is identical. So in how many number of ways you can arrange the N object? In that case, what will be the formula? Total number of ways of arrangement of N object, N factorial, divided by P factorial, Q factorial, R factorial. The identical elements that we will divide, because they can't arrange, they are identical. Let us see questions based on this. So the next question which we will have based on this is, from 6 different vowels and 3 different dictionary novels, not vowels, novels, from 6 different novels and 3 different dictionaries. So 6 different novels and 3 different dictionaries. 4 novels and 1 dictionary are to be selected. So you have to select 4 novels and 1 dictionary and arrange in a row. So it is a question of arrangement on a shelf so that the dictionary is always in the middle. Then the number of such arrangement is. So we have to keep the selected dictionary in the middle. All other novels, 2 novels here, 2 novels here. So what is the number of ways of arrangement? So first we will do selection. So out of 6 novels, I have to select 4 novels. What is the number of ways? 64. Out of 3 dictionaries, I have to select 1 dictionary. Number of ways is 3C1. Now after we have selected 4 novels and 1 dictionary, how can we arrange them such that dictionary is in the middle? So dictionary need not be arranged, it is in the middle. Rest 2 places, both the sides, total 4 places. There you have to arrange 4 novels. So number of ways is 4 factorial. 4 places and 4 novels, 4 factorial ways you can arrange it. So this will be the answer. You can calculate it. Of course, this is 6 into 5 by 2, that is 15. And this is 3 and this is 24. 4 factorial. This will become 15 into 72, and 72 into 15 will become 720 plus 360, that is 1080. This will be your answer. Let us come to the next question of arrangement. So next question says, how many different words can be formed by jumbling the letters in the word Mississippi in which no two S are adjacent? So here there is a condition also. You have to arrange the letters of the word Mississippi. So Mississippi, this is the word which is given to us. You have to arrange them. But there is a condition that no two S come together. So how do we do that? So first let us arrange the letters which are not S. So if we eliminate S for now, so which are the letters? M, I, P, P, I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Let us arrange them. 7 factorial upon I is repeated 4 times, so 4 factorial. P is repeated 2 times, 2 factorial. Right now we have arranged M, I, P, P. Now after arranging them in any order, this is one of the orders which I have shown, they can be arranged in total this order. I have to insert S because no S has to be together. So we have to insert S in these empty places. How many empty places? Here we will include end and starting also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 empty places. So out of those 8 empty places, how many S are there? 4 S. I have to select out of 8 empty places, 4 places. And we have to put those S there. So this is the answer for this question. Let us come to the next question. Next question again of arrangement. It says, how many ways are there to arrange the letters in the word garden with the vowels in alphabetical order? So we have to arrange the letters in the word garden so that the vowels, this is a vowel and this is a vowel, are in alphabetical order. That means A will first come, then E will come. So in how many ways garden can be arranged? The letters of garden? So there are 6. So 6 factorial. Now here A and E cannot interchange. A will be first, E will be second. Here it cannot be E will be first, A will be second in any of the arrangement. So if we see A and E, they can rearrange among themselves in how many ways? 2 factorial ways. 2 letters are there, they can arrange it 2 factorial ways. But we don't want it to rearrange. We want it into only in one way. So we have to divide by 2 factorial. So you have to understand here, they act like a identical object. They cannot rearrange. So you have to divide by 2 factorial. This will become 720 upon 2, that is 360, which will be your answer. So here you have to understand basically what the question is saying, then apply the formula. So more you will practice, more it will be helpful. So this is all for permutations and combinations chapter, the major portion which we have completed. With this, it will help you definitely. Okay, so there are 15 minutes now for you. 15 minutes interval is there. In this interval, you will accumulate and send your doubts, and then we will discuss your doubts, student. Okay, thank you, students. Hello students, welcome back. So now we are going to see some of your doubts from this particular chapter. So only 3 doubts have come. Still let us discuss those doubts. First doubt is by Santosh. The question which he poses is saying that the number of ways in which a mixed double game can be arranged from among 9 married couple if no husband and wife play in the same game is. There are some options also given. So let us see. There are 9 couple and husband and wife couple, and from them we have to arrange a game of mixed double. So in a mixed double, 2 persons on one side, 2 persons on the other side. So 4 persons are needed. Now from this, 2 persons will be wife, 2 persons will be husband, 2 persons will be men, 2 persons will be women. But the question says that no same couple play in the same game. Okay. So if suppose there are 9 men, 1, 2, 3 till 9 men, and 1, 2, 3 till 9 women. So we have to arrange a mixed double game such that there is a man and a woman here and a man and a woman here, but a husband and wife is not playing in a game. Okay, they in a particular game a man and his wife or a woman and her husband is not present. So in how many ways we can arrange this game? So first let us find out 2 women. Out of 9 women, in how many ways we can select 2 women? That is 9C2 ways. Out of 9 objects, we have to select 2 objects. So 9 women are there, 2 women will be playing the game. So 9C2 ways. Now the 2 women which have been selected, let us suppose this woman is selected and this woman is selected. Then this woman husband can't play and this woman husband also can't play. So how many men now left? 7. And from them we have to select 2 persons. So number of ways of selecting out of 7, 2 is 7C2. Now let us calculate this. This is 9 into 8 by 2. This is 7 into 6 by 2. Let us 2, 2, 4 and this will become 2, 8. So 9, 2, 18 and 7, 6, 42. This is calculation part, but I am calculating so that you are satisfied that the answer is finally come. 42 into 18. So 8, 2, 16, 1 carry, 24, 32, 1, 33 and then 42. This is 6, 5, 7. So the option A is correct, 756. So in this way we can arrange the game. This was the first question. Let us come to the second question. The second question which is being asked is by Rajkumar. He is saying the total number of non-singular triangles which can be formed such that all the angles of triangle are integer is. Again some options are given. So it is a question which is not directly put. You have to understand this question. First of all, you have to find all non-singular triangles. So what is non-singular triangle? So this is nothing new. It simply means a triangle. Non-singular means the area is not equal to 0. So if this is a triangle, obviously its area will not be equal to 0. If all the 3 vertices are on the same line, they are collinear, then area will be 0. So we are talking about non-singular triangles. That means triangle is actually getting formed. There is some area of that triangle. Okay. Further it is saying all the angle of triangles are integer. So this angle A is an integer. In degree we are talking. B is an integer. C is an integer. So the sum of the angles is 180 degree by angle sum property. Also A is an angle which is integer. This is not 0 because if we take it 0, this triangle will become of 0 area. This line will overlap with this. Area of triangle will be 0. So A can be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, so on. B can be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, so on. C can be 1 degree, 2 degree, 3 degree, so on. So all have same condition. Can you analyze which theory I have told for this? The theory which I told, that the sum of these 3 values x plus y plus z is equal to 180, whereas all these values are positive integers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are positive integers. Obviously none will become more than 180, because if any one will become more than 180, another have to become negative, which is not the condition. So we'll say x, y, z are positive integers. So what is the solution for this? Apply the formula n minus 1 c r minus 1. So 179 c2. Let us find the final answer for your satisfaction. So 179 into 178 by 2. This will be 2, 8, 16, 2, 9, 18. Multiply 179 with 89. We'll get 81, 8 carry. 63 and 8, 71, 7 carry. 9, 7, 16. 9, 8, 72, 7 carry. 56 and again 7, 63, 6 carry. 8, 6, 14. So 13951. This is 15931. This is the total number of ways of making the angles of the triangle. 15931, which is the D option. Now let us take one more question which has come. This question is by Meghna. So Meghna has given us a question. Let us solve that question. According to this question, if A denotes the number of permutations of x plus 2 things taken all at a time. So do a step by step. A is the number of ways in which we can permute x plus 2 things taken all at a time. So if you want to permute, arrange n objects taken all at a time, what is the number of ways? N factorial. Here it is saying x plus 2 things. So what is the number of ways? X plus 2 factorial. Then it is saying B the number of permutation of x things taken 11 at a time. So B is the number of ways of permuting x things taken 11 at a time, not all at a time. So 11 at a time means we will say x p11. If we want to arrange 11 things out of x things, then this is the number of ways. And C the number of permutation of x minus 11 things taken all at a time. So C is the number of ways in which we can permute all of the x minus 11 things. That is x minus 11 factorial. Now it is given that A is equal to 182 BC. This is an equation which is given. Then find the value of x. So let us see. A is x plus 2 factorial. Put it here. This is 182. B is xp11. What is xp11? X factorial by x minus 11 factorial. So let us write it as x factorial by x minus 11 factorial. What is C? X minus 11 factorial. So let it write this. This will cancel. And what will happen? X factorial will come here. This will become x2 plus 2 factorial by x factorial, which is 182. X plus 2 factorial by x plus x factorial. What will remain? X plus 2 into x plus 1. Rest x factorial will cancel. This is 182. Now this is a quadratic equation. We can solve it as a quadratic equation, but we won't do that. We will save time. How we will save time? X plus 2 into x plus 1 are two consecutive whole number. Okay? Because x is the number of object. It will be always a natural number. So these two will be some natural or whole number. Their product is 182. So they are some natural numbers. So let us factorize 182. 182 will factorize at 2, 91, and this 7, 13. This is how we can factorize. So can we write 182 as 2, 7, 13? 7 into 2 is 14 into 13. So we can write this as 14 into 13. So if you see, 13 and 14 are consecutive natural numbers. And x plus 1 and x plus 2 are also consecutive natural numbers. So what we will say? We will say that x plus 1 is 13 and x plus 2 is 14. So x plus 2, 1 is equal to 13. Even if you can solve this quadratic equation, that also you can do, but I am saving time. So this will become x is equal to 12. So value of x is 12 here. Right, students? Okay. So I hope this is all the doubts which you have. I hope everything you have understood and you will do good in exam if the questions from permutation combination will come. Thank you, students. हेलो स्टूडेंट्स, एक काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग केस अभी सामने आया है। राजकुमार का एक क्वेश्चन था जिसमें हमें नॉन सिंगुलर ट्राइंगल बनाने थे और उस नॉन सिंगुलर ट्राइंगल के जो एंगल्स होने चाहिए वो इंटीजर्स होने चाहिए, ठीक है, और कोई भी एंगल जीरो नहीं होगा, मतलब ट्राइंगल बनेगा। उसमें हमने कंसिडर किया था कि a प्लस बी प्लस सी जो एंगल होगा वो 180 डिग्री होगा और हमने कहा था कि ए बी सी जो एंगल हो सकता है वो 1 डिग्री 2 डिग्री 3 डिग्री कुछ भी हो सकता है, तो पॉजिटिव इंटीजर है। लेकिन थोड़ा सा इसमें हमने आंसर लाया था 15931, इस तरीके का कुछ आंसर लाया था, डी ऑप्शन था उस क्वेश्चन का 15931। लेकिन उसमें एक दिक्कत हो गई है। उसमें दिक्कत ये हुई है कि अगर हम फ्रेंड का एग्जांपल लें, 3 फ्रेंड है ए बी सी, वो कहीं जाके खाना खाते हैं और 20 रुपए पे करते हैं, तो ए अगर 16 रुपए पे कर रहा है, बी अगर 2 रुपए पे कर रहा है, सी अगर 2 रुपए पे कर रहा है, अगर हम ए को 2 रुपए दे दें, बी को 16 रुपए और सी को 2 रुपए, तो वो अलग अरेंजमेंट हुआ। लेकिन यहां पे वो अलग अरेंजमेंट नहीं हुआ। अगर हम मान लेते हैं कि ए एंगल 30 डिग्री है, बी एंगल 110 डिग्री है और सी एंगल 40 डिग्री है, तो टोटल 180 हो गया। अब हमने जो अपनी कैलकुलेशन की थी, जो डायरेक्ट वो वाला फॉर्मूला लगाया था जिसमें हमने कहा था 180 - 1 C3 - 1 इज 179 C2, उसमें दिक्कत यह है कि अगर हम ए एंगल को अब 40 डिग्री ले लें, सी एंगल को 30 डिग्री ले लें और बी एंगल को 110 डिग्री ले लें, तो ये एक अलग ट्राइंगल बताएगा ये फॉर्मूला। लेकिन ये एक अलग ट्राइंगल है नहीं, एंगल्स के वर्टिसेस तो हमने डिफाइन किए हैं बीसी, ट्राइंगल का तो बस पूछ रहा है कि एंगल क्या होना चाहिए। तो ये दोनों तो सेम केस है, तो उस केस में हमें कैलकुलेशन थोड़ा सा अलग तरीके से करनी पड़ेगी। तो जरा देख लें, तो उसका आंसर 15931 नहीं है, फिर उसका आंसर कुछ और आएगा, अभी चेक करते हैं। तो हमारे पास मान लो कि ए बी सी जो 3 एंगल्स हैं, पहला केस लेते हैं कि तीनों बराबर है, ए बी सी बराबर है, तो उस केस में स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड तीनों 60-60-60 डिग्री के होंगे, इक्विलैटरल ट्राइंगल बनेगा। तो इक्विलैटरल ट्राइंगल जो बनेगा वो एक ही बनेगा, तो दैट इज 1, राइट। नाउ अगर हम कहते हैं कि 2 एंगल बराबर है, 2 एंगल्स इक्वल और एक अलग है एंड 1 डिस्टिंक्ट, तो उस केस में हम क्या कहना चाहेंगे, आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल बनेगा। अब अगर आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल बन रहा है मतलब 2A, 2 एंगल सेम है, तो A दोनों को मान लेते हैं, तीसरा एंगल अलग है B, ये 180 हो रहा है। तो ये कितने तरीके से हो सकता है, लेट अस चेक। तो हम जो B की वैल्यू ले सकते हैं वो 1 2 3 4 कुछ भी ले सकते हैं, सो ऑन, और A की वैल्यू भी 1 2 3 4 सो ऑन कुछ भी ले सकते हैं। तो जरा चेक करते हैं हम कितने तरीके से कैलकुलेशन कर पाएंगे। तो हम B की वैल्यू सपोज करो या A की वैल्यू 1 लेते हैं, तो उस केस में जो B की वैल्यू होगी वो फिक्स हो जाएगी। 1 लेंगे तो 180 - 2 178 वो फिक्स वैल्यू होगी। उसी तरीके से A की वैल्यू हम 2 लेंगे तो ये 4 हो जाएगा, 180 - 4 176, B का एंगल फिक्स हो जाएगा। हम इस तरीके से A की वैल्यू कहां तक ले सकते हैं, हम A की वैल्यू 89 डिग्री तक ले सकते हैं। उस केस में 89 × 2 विल बिकम 178, तो B विल बी 2 डिग्री, तो वो फिक्स हो गया। 90 डिग्री A को नहीं ले सकते हैं क्योंकि 2 एंगल 90 डिग्री के नहीं हो सकते हैं इन अ ट्राइंगल, B 0 हो जाएगा उस केस में। तो ये केसेस आए। अब इसमें एक केस वो भी होगा जब A को हमने 60 लिया होगा, जब A को 60 लिया होगा तो तीनों 60 60 60 हो जाएंगे, वो हमने ऑलरेडी कवर कर रखे हैं। तो इसके अकॉर्डिंग हमारे पास कितने ट्राइंगल आएंगे जरा देख लो आप। 1 से 89 तक A की वैल्यू ले रहे हो, 89 वैल्यूज ले रहे हो, जिसमें से एक केस वो है जो इक्विलैटरल ट्राइंगल का ऑलरेडी कवर हो गया है। तो 89 - 1 इज 88, तो आइसोसेलेस ट्राइंगल हमें मिलेंगे 88 जो प्योरली आइसोसेलेस है, इक्विलैटरल नहीं है। सॉरी फॉर स्पीकिंग इन हिंदी। नाउ लेट अस कम टू फर्दर। अगर हम ये कह रहे हैं कि ABC सारे अलग हैं, ऑल एंगल्स आर डिस्टिंक्ट, राइट, तो उस केस में हमारे पास कितने ट्राइंगल्स बनेंगे, मतलब A इज नॉट इक्वल टू B इज नॉट इक्वल टू C, और उनका सम 180 आ रहा है, A + B + C इज इक्वल टू 180। तो अब अगर हम फॉर्मूला लगा देते हैं 179 C2 करेंगे, तो इससे सारे अरेंजमेंट्स हमें मिल रहे हैं, राइट स्टूडेंट्स। तो 179 C2 से 179 × 178/2 हो जाएगा। दिस विल बी 2 8 16 2 9 18, 179 × 8 अब ऐसे ही रहने देते हैं, इसको आगे हम कैलकुलेट करेंगे। तो ये टोटल ट्राइंगल दे रहे हैं, ये वो केस भी दे रहे हैं जिसमें अरेंजमेंट हो रही होगी, राइट। तो अगर हम अरेंजमेंट वाले केस को हटाना चाहते हैं तो इसमें सारे ट्राइंगल्स आ रहे हैं, तो इसमें इक्विलैटरल भी आ रहा है, इक्विलैटरल को हटा देते हैं, मतलब 179 इंटू 89 को कैलकुलेट करते हैं, तो 81 8 72 8 80 8 17 72 7 56 and 7 is 63 6 86 14. So right, this was 81 8 72 and 8 80 and 8 9 72 1 2 0 6, this 179 into 8 89, sorry, let me calculate it once again. So this is actually 179 C2, 180 minus 1 CR minus 1. So 179 into 178 by 2, 2 8 16 2 9 18. So 179 into 89, 9 9 81, 8 carry, 9 7 63 and plus 8, 63 plus 8 will be 71, 7 carry, 9 7 16, 8 9 72, 7 carry, 7 8 7 56 and 7 63, 6 carry, 8 1 8 6 14. So 15931. तो ये तो वो सारे केसेस दे रहे हैं जिसमें एबीसी डिस्टिंक्ट भी हो सकते हैं, सेम भी हो सकते हैं, और उनके अरेंजमेंट भी दे रहा है। अब इसमें से पहले तो हम वो ट्राइंगल हटाते हैं जो इक्विलैटरल है, -1 करते हैं, तो 15930 हो जाएगा। नाउ हमारे पास कुछ ऐसे ट्राइंगल्स भी हैं जो आइसोसेलेस हैं। वैसे 88 ट्राइंगल्स हैं हमारे पास, और वो अगर आपस में अरेंज होते हैं तो बेसिकली हमारे पास मान लो x x और y ये एंगल्स हैं, और ऐसे 88 पॉसिबिलिटीज हमारे पास आ रही है। ये अगर आपस में अरेंज होते हैं तो 2 फैक्टोरियल वेज से अरेंज होंगे, राइट, x x इज सेम, तो 88 इंटू 2 दैट इज 16, 1 कैरी 176। तो इस 176 को यहां से हटाते हैं, -176, तो ये 4 हो गया, और उसके बाद ये 12 7 5 बचा, देन वी हैव 8 1 7 1 5 7 5 4। इतने ट्राइंगल्स ऐसे हैं जिसके तीनों एंगल्स डिस्टिंक्ट हैं, और जो तीनों एंगल्स डिस्टिंक्ट हैं उनको हम डिस्टिंक्ट मान के उसको हम अरेंज नहीं करेंगे आपस में, तो दैट मीन्स 3 फैक्टोरियल से इस नंबर को हमें डिवाइड करना पड़ेगा। इसको आप ध्यान से समझो, तो हमें वो सारे ट्राइंगल्स मिलेंगे जो स्केलीन हैं, और हम रिपीट नहीं कर रहे हैं ट्राइंगल्स को। ऐसा नहीं कि एंगल ए को बी बना दिया, बी को सी बना दिया, तो ये केस हो जाएगा 15754 by 6। सो दिस इज 6 2 12, 6 6 36, 6 2 12 again, 6 2 12, 6 6 36, 6 2 12, and this is 10 5 8 1 7, right? This is 14, sorry. So no, this is 5 1 5 7 5 4. So this is 15754 by 3 factorial, that is 6, which will be 6 2 12 3 7. So 3 6 6 36 1 5 6 2 12, and this will become 3 4. So that 3 4 is not a division of 6. So this term is around 2600 something, and this is 88 plus 1. So 88 plus 1 is 89. So we have to get, finally this would become 261 something. So what I want to tell you is that here there is an arrangement of angles also, which we don't take into consideration. So we'll discuss this question in the future session. So first just try to solve this in this scenario, right students? So thank you class. So students, is question, let us discuss this question and finally get the answer. So I hope you tried with this scenario. So let me explain you again. The three angles of the triangle are given, ABC, and you cannot take two different cases like 30 degree, 40 degree, and this is 110 degree. Obviously this won't be the triangle. And there is another, this is 40 degree, 30 degree, and 110 degree. So these two are not two different cases. There is only one case. You can't repeat it. So as I was telling you, said three type of triangles are possible. One triangle is equilateral. That equilateral triangle will give you all the angles same, which is 60 degree, and which is 1 in number. If you talk about isosceles triangle, then isosceles triangle are having two angles same and one angle different, which is 180 degree. So 2a plus b is equal to 180 degree. Now another thing is here, that if we want to take the value of a, we can take 1 degree, 2 degree till 189 degree. So I am revising those things. 2 into 89 is 178, then b will be 2 degree. Now in this, one value you will not take, that is a equal to 60 degree. So out of 89, one value will be eliminated. So 88 values are there, right? Now you have 88 triangles from isosceles. This we did right now. Now we have to find scalene triangles such that a is not equal to b is not equal to c. Now here, if we apply the formula of a plus b plus c is equal to 180, and a, b, c are all positive integers, then what we applied? We applied 180 minus 1, c3 minus 1. That is 179 c2. This is 179 into 178 by 2. This will give you 2, 8, 16, 2, 9, 18. So 179 into 89. 81, 8 carry, 63 and 8 is 71, 7 carry, 16. 72, 7 carry, 8, 7, 56, 7, 63, 6 carry, 8, 6, 14. 1, 3, 9, 1, 5, 9, 3, 1. So this is all the cases, and you are taking the angles different in different situations. Sometimes A become 30, sometimes B become 30, this become 40. So all those arrangements are there. So first subtract the number of equilateral triangles, that is 1. So 15930. These are the number of triangles which are either isosceles or scalene. Now I will subtract all the isosceles triangle. So there are how many isosceles triangle? 88. Out of this, two angles are same and one is distinct. How many number of ways this can be arranged? 3 factorial by 2 factorial, not 2 factorial. There are 3 numbers, 2 are same. So 3 factorial by 2 factorial. You will divide this 88 triangles with this. What do you get? 3 into 88. That is 24, 2 carry, 26, 264. So you have to subtract this much triangle also, because this is considering the repetitive case. These are taking angles in order wise. So this is 6, this is 6, this is again 6, and this is 1, 5. 1, 5, 666. These are the triangles which are only scalene, and you are taking the angles reshuffled. So you don't have to take angle reshuffled. So what you will do? You will divide this 1, 5, 666 with 3 factorial. The 3 angles cannot arrange among themselves. So this is 1, 5, 666 by 6. 3 factorial is 6. 6, 2, 12. 3, 6 carry. 6, 6, 36. 6, 6, 1, 6, 1, 6. 2, 6, 1, 1 are the scalene triangles whose angles are not equal. They are not equal, none of the angles. So total triangles are 1 equilateral, 88 isosceles, and 2, 6, 1, 1 scalene, such that we are not considering the arrangement of the angle. So total angle will be 89 plus 2, 6, 1, 1, which is 0, 0, 7, 2. So this is your answer. So this is not a question of mains level, though it is a little advanced question, but still it is a good question. Thank you, students. Hello students, welcome again. Now the topic which we are going to discuss is statistics and probability. This is also an important topic and we are studying this back to back with permutations and combinations. So permutation and combination is very much related to probability, or we can say probability is very much related to permutation and combination. But there is another part also called statistics. So we will deal with the major concepts of both the topics. First we will deal with statistics. So what are the major things which we want to study in statistics? First, mean, which we also call as arithmetic mean. So if we have some data x1, x2 till xn, so how do we find the mean? We simply add these datas and we divide by the number of data. So this is the mean. If I tell you that the means are given with their frequencies, what are frequencies? The number of times they appear. So x1 is appearing f1 times, x2 is appearing f2 times. Suppose we are saying that there are marks of students in a class 9, 10, 12, 15, 17 out of 20. Now, how many students have got 9 marks? Suppose 3 students. So number of students which got these marks are 3 students, 2 students, 5 students, 7 students, 9 students. So what will be the mean in that case if frequency is also involved? Discrete frequency we are talking. So this was one case when frequency is not given, simply data is given. If frequency is given, then the mean becomes product of the data with frequency, that is x1 into f1 plus x2 into f2, so on till xn into fn, divided by sum of all the frequencies, f1 plus f2 till fn. So this is nothing but sigma of xi fi, I is equal to 1 to n, upon sigma of fi, I is equal to 1 to n. This, where there is no frequency, sigma of xi, I equal to 1 to n by n. So here if we want to find the mean, x mean, it is denoted like this. So that is 9 into 3, that is 27, plus 10 into 2, that is 20, plus 12 into 5, that is 60, plus 15 into 7, that will come out to be 105, plus 17 into 9, whatever it will come. Upon total frequency, 3 plus 2, 5, 5 plus 5, 10, 10 plus 7, 17, and 17 plus 9, 26. So this is the value of the mean. This is what we get. Now after mean, one more term is very popular, which we see questions on, is called median. So median is the middle value. As the name suggests, median, middle value. So if we have suppose few data x1, x2 till xn, and we have to find the middle value. So first we have to arrange this data in either increasing order or decreasing order. So in any order we will arrange it, either increasing or decreasing. Then if number n is odd, total number of elements or total data is odd, then the middle number, that is the median m, we are talking about median, will be the observation which is n plus 1 by 2th observation. This is the middle value. If n is even, then what will be the median? Median will be, we will take first two values. In case of even numbers, two values are middle values. One value is n by 2th value and another value is n by 2 plus 1th value. Okay. So n by 2th value and n by 2 plus 1th value, both the values are the middle values. We will add both the values and we will divide by 2. So we will take the mean of both the values, that is the median. So this is one thing. Another thing which we study is called variance. So variance is also very important topic. Variance is basically denoted as sigma square, small sigma square. This is variance. And a variance in case of which there is no frequency distribution is given as sigma of xi minus x mean whole square upon n, like this. So variance means the difference from the mean. So xi is any value, its difference from the mean, then we add all those differences after squaring them and divide by total number of observations. If frequency is given, we can say summation of fi xi minus x mean whole square by summation of fi. There is another formula for this for calculation purpose. we can write it like this also, sigma of xi square by n minus sigma of xi by n whole square. Similarly, this can be written as sigma of fi xi square by sigma of fi minus sigma of fi xi by sigma of fi whole square. So this is the formula for variance if frequency is not given and even if frequency is given. One more thing which we study, which is called mean deviation about any value. That can be any value. It can be mean, it can be median, it can be none of them, some other value, arbit value. So mean deviation about k, suppose. So that means we take xi difference with k and we take mod and we add all those divided by the observations. Sigma of xi minus k by n. So let us see few questions based on this formula. So statistics is mostly about formula. These are some of the important formula which we have discussed just now. So the first question says find variance of first 50 even natural numbers. So we have to find the variance of first 50 even natural numbers. So what are the first 50 even natural numbers? Starting with 2, 4, 6, 8, so on till 100. These are 50 natural numbers, first 50 natural numbers, which are even also. So these are even also. Now we have to find their variance. First we will find their mean. So first we will find their mean. That will be 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 till 100 by total observation 50. So what is this sum? Let us take 2 common, 1 plus 2 plus 3 till 50. So this is summation of first n natural numbers, which formula is n into n plus 1 by 2 into 50. So final value is 51. Its mean is 51. After knowing its mean, let us find its variance. So we have got its mean. This is its mean. I am not erasing it. This is the mean of this observation. Now what is the variance? Difference of this from here, 2 minus 51 square, 4 minus 51 square. Similarly 6 minus 51 square. Keep doing this till 100 minus 51 square. Total observations 50. So what is 2 minus 51? 49. So this is 49 square. Because this will be minus will become plus. This is 47 square. So on. In between we will come to 50. That will be 1 square. And then we will come to 52. That will be also 1 square. Then again we will start increasing until 49 square. So can we say that this value is actually 1 square plus 3 square so on till 49 square, twice of this? Of course we can say. Now we have to find this value. This is the variance actually. So let us find this value. This is now about sequence and series, students. So if you see here, 1 square plus 3 square till 49 square is suppose a sum S. So we add 2 square plus 4 square till 50 square. And we subtract 2 square, 4 square till 50 square. So this term is actually summation of the square of 50 natural numbers, first 50 natural numbers, which is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1, that is 101 upon 6, minus, we take 2 square common. So here it is 1 square plus 2 square till 25 square. Right, students? So this is 6, this will become 25, this is 3, this is 3, 17. So 25 into 17 into 101 minus. This will be sum of the first 25 natural numbers square. So that is n into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 by 6. This is again 6 2 times, 17 times 2, 13. So let us get to the answer. There is a lot of calculation in this chapter, statistics, you will come across. So let us take 17 common from both of them. 25 is also common. So 101 is here. 25 and 17 common. So 13 into 4, that is 52. So we came to 17 into 25 into 48. And variance is twice of this. This S twice of this. So 2 into 17 into 25 into 48. 25 into 2 is 50. So 17 into 50. That is going to be 850. And 48, let us multiply this. So 0 is here. 85 into 48, let us see. 40, 4 carry, 64, 68, 20, 2 carry, 32, 34, 0, 8, 0, 4. So 4, 0, 8, 0, 0. This is the variance which we get, right students? Let us come to the next equation. If x mean and sigma square are mean and variance of x1, x2 till xn observations, then mean and variance of 2x1, 2x2 till 2xn are. So this we have to find. One more thing. Here the variance has to be divided by the total number of observation, that is 50. I forgot to do that. So 0, 0 will cancel. 5, 8, 40. 5, 1, 5. 5, 6, 30. So 5, 8, 40. 5, 1, 5, 5. Right. So this will be the answer. Now let us come to the next question. Next question says that we have x mean and sigma square. X mean and sigma square are mean and variance of the observations x1, x2 till xn. Whereas we have to find the mean and variance of 2x1, 2x2, 2xn. So here there is not much of calculation. X mean here is x1 plus x2 till xn by n. So what will be the mean of this? So here y mean is 2x1 plus 2x2 till 2xn upon n. 2 common, x1 plus x2 plus xn by n is x mean. So this is the first answer. Mean of these observations is 2x mean. What will be the variance? So variance is actually, let us apply the formula first here. Here it is another formula. Sigma of xi square by n minus x mean whole square. This is another formula of variance. That variance formula we apply for this also. So here it is sigma of, all the terms are 2x1, 2x2, so on. So 2xi whole square by n minus x mean is actually here y mean, that is 2x mean whole square. So we can take 4 common, obviously. Here it will become sigma of xi square upon n minus x mean square. So this is nothing but sigma square. So this is sigma dash square, new variance, that is 4 times of sigma square. So we can say that this particular data has mean 2x mean and variance 4 times of the variance of the previous data. Okay students, let us come to the next question. Next question is saying, if mean deviation about the median of the numbers a to a till 50a is 50, then mod a equals. So here mean deviation about the median of the numbers a to a till 50a is given as 50. Then mod a is equal to, and it is mean deviation about median. This is actually 50. This is given as 50. So let us find the value of mod a, right? So what we do, first find the median. So there are how many numbers? 50 numbers. Out of these 50 numbers, it is an even number. For even number, the median will be the n by 2th number plus n by 2th plus 1th number by 2. What is 25th number? 25th number is 25a. What is 26th number? That is 26a by 2. This will add up to give 25.5a when divided by 2. After finding the median as 25.5a, let us find the mean deviation about the median. So we will subtract from a this value. So this will give you minus 24.5a. Mod of that, or we have to take mod also in mean deviation. 2a minus 25.5 will give you minus 23.5a. We'll keep on calculating. In between we will come to 25a. That will give you minus 0.5a. After that 26a will keep, which will give you plus 0.5a. Then you will keep on coming and there will be 24.5a mod at the last when you will take 50a. So this is twice, this is also twice, this is also twice. So you can write, and you have to of course divide by the total number of observations, which is 50. Don't forget to do this, because mean deviation about any number, you have to divide by the total number of observations. So this is actually 1 by 50. This is twice of 24.5a and its mod plus 23.5a and its mod till 0.5 mod of a. So we take mod of a common. This is 2 by 50. And summation of 0.5 to 24.5 is an AP. How many number of terms are there? There are total 25 terms. So we'll say n by 2, that is 25 by 2, into first term 24.5 plus last term 0.5. So this will become mod A into 2 by 50 into 25 by 2. This will be also 25. This value is given as 50 in the question. Mean deviation about median is 50. So finally, we find this 2 cancel, this 2 become, mod A become 4. This will be your answer. Right, students? Let us come to the next question. For 2 data sets, each of size 5, the variances are given to be 4 and 5, and the corresponding means are given to be 2 and 4 respectively. Then you have to find the overall mean and variance. So let us come to this question here. So it says that there are 2 data sets, and though both the data sets have the size 5. So suppose one data set consists of these values. Only 5 values are there, so I am writing it. Otherwise I wouldn't have written it. Y1, Y2, Y3, Y4, Y5. This is another data set of size 5. Now the variances are given as 4 and 5. This has the variance 4, this has the variance 5. And the mean is given as 2 and 4. So this is having mean 2, this is having mean 4. Now we have to find the total observation has what mean, let us call it x dash mean, and what variance. So let us call dash, sigma dash square. So we have to find this. So from here, can we say that summation of this xi by 5 is equal to 2? That is what mean means. That means sigma of xi is equal to 10. Also, sigma of yi by 5 is equal to the mean here 4. So sigma of yi is equal to 20. Now if we want to find the whole mean, x dash mean, that means we are adding this as well as this, sigma of xi plus sigma of yi upon total observation 10. What is sigma of xi? 10. Sigma of yi? 20. So 10 plus 20, that will be 30 by 10, that is 3. So first answer is 3. After this, let us find variance of this whole observation. So what is variance? Sigma dash square, that is actually sigma of xi plus sigma of yi upon 10. Here it is a square. This is what we do. The summation of all the observations. So here 5 xi are there, 5 yi are there. So total summation, square of that about n, total observations, minus sigma of xi plus sigma of yi upon 10 whole square. This is what it means. So sigma of xi plus sigma of yi, that is going to be 30. So 30 square by 10 minus sigma of xi plus sigma of yi by 10. So sigma of xi plus sigma of yi is 30. So 30 by 10 whole square. So this will become 90, this will become 9, that is 81. So we can say that the variance here is 81, students. Let us come to the next question. It says, if the mean deviation of numbers 1, 1 plus d, 1 plus 2d till 1 plus 100d from their mean is 255, then d is equal to. So let us see here. What is given to us? If the mean deviation of numbers 1, 1 plus d, 1 plus 2d, so on till 1 plus 100d from their mean is 255. Now the mean deviation about mean is given. That is equal to 255. Then you have to find the value of d. Okay, students, let us see. So here First, let us see the mean. What is the mean? So, since this is an AP, so in case of any AP, the mean is same as median. You can use this shortcut. So, median here is the middlemost value. There are total 101 terms. So, middle value is 51st term, right? So, 101 terms are there. So, middle value will be 101 plus 1 by 2. As we said in case of odd numbers, that is 51. So, 51 value is 1 plus 50D. So, we can directly say that 1 plus 50D is the median here. Now, we have to find mean deviation about this mean, which is also the median also. So, 1 minus 1 plus 50D is 50D. Let us take mod of that. So, this will become 50D only. So, 1 plus 50D minus 1 plus D, that will be 49D. We'll keep on adding. These are all in mod, so they are coming out to be positive. Finally, we will come to 1 plus 49D, that will come to be D. 1 plus 50D will be 0. Again, the same values will repeat, so this will become twice. Upon total number of observations, those are 101. So, 2 upon 101 into D is common. Let us sum these first 50 natural numbers. So, 50 into 51 upon 2. This will cancel. So, this will become D into 50 into 51 by 101. What is the mean deviation? 255 it is given. So, 51 5 times is 255. Further 5 10 times is 50. So, finally D comes out to be 101 by 10. That is 10.1. So, this will be your answer. Let us take one more question and we will wrap up with the statistics. This is quite a boring topic actually, but we have to do it. Questions come and quite easy question comes. So, sixth question is the average marks of boys in class is 52 and that of girls is 42. So, boys have average marks 52 and girls have average marks 42. Further, it is given the average marks of boys and girls combined is 50. So, average marks of combined is 50. Find the percentage of boys in the class. So, how many boys are there? So, let us suppose there are X boys and there are Y girls. So, this 52 is actually summation of all the marks of the boys, summation of Xi by total number of boys. Let us call it as N and this as M. That is better. By N. So, sigma of Xi is equal to 52N. That is the number of boys into the mean is the total number of marks from all the students. Similarly, sigma of Yi, that is the marks by the girls, summation of that will be 42 into M. So, the total marks will be sigma of Xi plus sigma of Yi, that is 52N plus 42M. This is the total marks. Now, total students are N plus M. So, what will be the mean? Mean will be total mean. If we talk about, that is suppose Z mean. So, total marks 52N plus 42M upon total students that are N plus M. And this is given as 50, the total mean. So, this becomes 52N plus 42M is equal to 50N plus 50M. This is coming out to be 2N is equal to 8M. So, we can say that number of boys divided by number of girls is equal to 8 by 2. Right, students? So, this is 8 by 2. Now, what you will do? Add 1 both the sides. This will become N plus M by M. This will become 10 by 2. Now, let us reciprocate it. So, M by N plus M is equal to 2 by 10. Subtract them with 1. So, 1 minus N by N plus M is equal to 1 minus 2 by 10, which is 8 by 10. Why we are doing this? Let us see. So, this after LCM, N will cancel M by M plus N. This is 8 by 10. Now, we have to take it into percentage. So, M by M plus N into 100. So, this is 8 by 10 into 100, which is 80. What does this stand for? Can you see? M is number of, this is M by M plus N, right? So, have we taken M for the boys? Anyways, so M by M plus N is the ratio of the number of girls out of the total girls. So, this is what we have. Let us see 52N plus 42M. M is the number of girls So this is becoming 2n, this is becoming 8m, n by m is 8 by 2, n plus m after adding by 1 is 10 by 2. So 2 by 10, m by n plus m. So, oh, this is m, sorry. That is why I was thinking why this calculation mistake. So mm cancel, this becomes n, right? So this becomes n. So n by m plus n into 100 is 80. What is n? N is the number of boys. M plus n is the total number of students. So number of boys by total number of students into 100 means percentage of boys. So what does percentage of boys come? That is 80%. 80% are boys and 20% are girls. So let us come to the next session, which is probability. So in probability, first of all we will study about, in probability we are first going to study about Bernoulli's trial and binomial distribution. So basically, if you consider that there are n trials which are independent and are conducted under the similar situation, all the n trials are similar situation. Under the similar situation, we are doing some experiment, random experiment, and it is under the similar situation every particular trial. You are seeing that P is the probability of getting success. Whatever is success, you are saying that probability of success is P. And you are saying that Q is the probability of getting failure. Obviously, P plus Q will be 1. Either you will get failure or success. So total probability is going to be 1. Now there is a random variable x which denotes the number of successes. So this denotes number of successes. That can be any value. For n trials from 0 to n, any value. So suppose the probability of R successes is asked. What is the probability of R successes? How will you write it? Out of n trials, you will select those R trials where you get the success in NCR ways. Probability of success is P in one trial. So in R trial, the success will be P to the power R. Rest n minus R trial, you will get failure. So Q to the power n minus R. This is how we use the binomial distribution in Bernoulli's trial and find this value. So let us see a few questions based on this concept. First question says, these all questions have come in previous JEE exams in one form or the other. A multiple choice examination has 5 questions. So a multiple choice examination is there. It has 5 questions. Now, each question has 3 alternative answers, of which exactly 1 is correct. So each question has 3 alternative answers, out of which only 1 is correct. So any one is correct. The probability that a student will get 4 or more correct answers just by guessing it is. So they are saying that probability of that a student gets 4 or more correct answers just by guessing it. That means he is not attempting by the knowledge. So for one question, it is called one trial. Another question, another trial. All the questions are independent. All have the same situation. That is the probability of success, which means the correct answer is 1 by 3. Out of these 3 options, only one option is correct. So 1 by 3 is the probability of success, which means probability of failure is 1 minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3. So what is the probability that a student gets 4 or more correct answer? That means out of the 5 questions, he select any 4 questions and he gets success in these 4 questions and failure in 1 question, like this. Or he can select all the 5 questions and get success in all the 5 questions and failure in none of the questions. That is 2 by 3 to the power 0, which is 1. So what is the value? 5C4 is 5. This is going to be 2 by 3 to the power 5, which is 3, 3, 9, 27, 81, 243. Plus, here it will be again 3 to the power 5, 243. So this will be 10 plus 11 by 243. This will be your answer. This is the probability that a person answers 4 or more questions correctly if he is doing it by guessing. Now let us come to the next question. Consider 5 independent Bernoulli's trials each with probability of success P, if the probability of at least one failure is greater than or equal to 31/32, then P has maximum value equal to. So let us see what the question is actually saying. It is saying that there are 5 independent Bernoulli's trial. So n is equal to 5. Next it is saying that the probability of success in each is P. If the probability of at least one failure, so probability of at least one failure is greater than or equal to 31/32, it is greater than or equal to 31/32, then P has maximum value equal to. Maximum value of P we have to find, right? So at least one failure. Can this probability be written as 1 minus probability of no failure? Right? The complement of this event is this. Now probability of no failure means all success. Let us write it like this. What is the probability of all success? Out of all the 5 trials, you get success everywhere. So this is 1 minus 5C5 P to the power 5. There is no Q, no failure. This is greater than equal to 31/32. This is 1 minus 5C5 is 1. So P to the power 5 greater than equal to 31/32, students. In the next step, P to the power 5 is less than equal to 1 minus 31/32 is 1/32. So P to the power 5 is less than equal to 1/32 means P is less than equal to 1/32 to the power 1/5, which means P is less than equal to 1/2. So what is the maximum value of P? That is half. This will be your answer. Let us see one more question. In a binomial distribution B n comma P equal to 1/4, if the probability of at least one success is greater than or equal to 9/10, then n is greater than. So this question is again of binomial distribution, and it says that if there is a binomial distribution like this, n comma P is equal to 1/4, so probability of success is 1/4 in a trial, and obviously probability of failure will be 3/4. If the probability of at least one success, it is saying is greater than or equal to 9/10. So it is greater than or equal to 9/10. Then what you have to find? That n is greater than. N is greater than which value? So we have to find the minimum value of n basically. So at least one success means 1 minus probability of no success. This is what we mean. Which can be written as 1 minus probability of only failures. In all the trials we have failures. That is greater than equal to 9/10. What is the probability of only failure? Out of n, we select all the trials. No trial give you success. All the trials give you failure. P to the power 0, Q to the power n. P is 1/4, so Q is 3/4. So we can say 1 minus NCN is 1, P to the power 0 is 1, so Q to the power n is 3/4 to the power n. This is greater than equal to 9/10, students. So let us calculate the condition on n. After calculating this, we get 3/4 to the power n is less than equal to 1/10. Let us take log here, because you can't find value of n without taking log. It is in power. So n log 3/4 is less than log of 1/10. Let us take log to the base e or any value, keeping that base greater than 1. So n log 3/4 is less than equal to log 1/10. N log of 3 minus log of 4 is less than, let us take log to the base 10. That will make our task easier. So log 1/10 is 10 to the power minus 1. So minus 1 log 10 to the base 10, this will become 1. So we can say n log 3 to the base 10 minus log 4 to the base 10 less than equal to minus 1. Which finally means, so again little calculation is here, we can't help it out. Let us multiply by minus both the sides. N log 4 to the base 10 minus log 3 to the base 10 is greater than equal to 1. So finally n is greater than equal to 1 upon log 4 to the base 10 minus log base 3 to the base 10. This is the minimum value of n, right? So n is a natural number, of course. So we'll take the natural number which is just greater than or equal to this, whatever this value will give you. Right. Now, let us see one more question based on this. I think we come to the next topic with three questions we have practiced based on this concept. Let us come to the next concept. In the next concept, first of all, we will study addition theorem. Addition theorem says that probability of union of two events is actually probability of the first event plus probability of the second event minus probability of the intersection of these two events. So this is what addition theorem says, as we study in sets also. Another thing which we have to study here is probability of any event E is always lying between 1 and 0. If probability of E is 0, then it is called impossible event. That is, it is never possible. And if probability of E is 1, then it is called sure event. That is, it will definitely happen. Probability is 1. So these two things. Next, we also study that conditional probability here. So conditional probability, let us see what is it. In conditional probability, we study that if an event has occurred, let us call that event as B, then what is the occurrence of the event A? This is called PA by B. So if B has occurred, what is the probability of occurrence of A? So we write it like this: probability of occurrence of A and B both intersection by probability of occurrence of B. From here, we also come to the independent events. If we say that A and B are independent events, what does it mean? That means the happening of one event does not change the probability of happening of another event. That is, if we are talking about P of A by B, then P of A by B is nothing but P of A. Whether B happens or not happen, probability of A will remain as it is. That is probability of A by B. Now, if we say probability of A by B is equal to probability of A, and we also know that probability of A by B is P of A intersection B by PB. So this is equal to PA. So finally, P of A intersection B is equal to PA into PB. Right, students? So this is the condition if two events are independent. The probability of the intersection of those events is product of the probability of the occurrence of those events. Right? If they are not equal, then we say they are not independent events, they are dependent. One more formula we remember, that probability of not happening of an event, which is called E complement, not happening of E, is equal to 1 minus probability of happening of E. So always probability of not happening of an event plus probability of happening of an event is 1. So with these concepts in mind, let us see few questions which have come frequently and how these can be applied there. So the first question is, let A and B be two events such that P of A union B complement is equal to 1 by 6 and PA intersection B is 1 by 4. PA intersection B is equal to 1 by 4. PA complement is 1 by 4. So PA complement is equal to 1 by 4. Then you have to find that whether these two particular events are independent events or not. Also, you have to find whether these two events are equally likely or not. So these questions are asked from you about A and B events. So how will we proceed? If PA complement is 1 by 4, what will be PA? 1 minus 1 by 4, that will be 3 by 4. If A union B complement is 1 by 6, which means PA union B will be 1 minus 1 by 6, that is 5 by 6. Now the addition theorem says that PA union B is PA plus PB minus PA intersection B, which is equal to 5 by 6. Now do we know PA? PA is 3 by 4. Let us put it here. Do we know PB? No, we don't know PB. Do we know PA intersection B? We know it as 1 by 4. So 1 by 4, this is 5 by 6. So we are doing this calculation. From here, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is half. So probability of B is equal to 5 by 6 minus half. That will be 2 by 6, that is 1 by 3. So probability of B we have obtained. Let us talk about equally likely. Is probability of B and probability of A same? No, they are not same. This is 3 by 4, this is 1 by 3. So it is not equally likely. Not equally likely. Now for independent events, we have PA intersection B is equal to 1 by 4. And what is PA and into PB? Let us check. So PA is 3 by 4 and PB is 1 by 3. So 3 will cancel 1 by 4. So PA into PB is 1 by 4. PA intersection B is also 1 by 4. Both the values are same. That means yes, they are independent events because PA intersection B is equal to PA into PB. Let us come to the next question. So basic operations we have to know. Next question is, 3 numbers are chosen at random without replacement from 1, 2, 3 till 8. So from 1, 2, 3 till 8, 3 numbers are chosen at random without replacement. The probability that their minimum is 3 given that their maximum is 6. So one event is A, minimum is 3, and another event is B, maximum is 6. They are asking what is the probability that A event has occurred, that is the minimum is 3, if B event has already occurred, conditional probability. So what is probability of A by B? So what we will say? Probability of A intersection B about probability of B. What about A intersection B? That means minimum is 3 and maximum is 6. So out of the 3 numbers, minimum is 3 and maximum is 6. So middle number can be 4 or 5. There are only 2 options for the middle number. So for the numerator, only 2 options. Probability of B, which means maximum is 6. So maximum is 6, that we know. Other 2 numbers are less than 6. How many numbers are less than 6? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of them we have to select 2. So what is the number of ways? 5C2. So this is the number of ways. This is the probability of B. So we can divide by the number of ways because number of sample space we don't have to calculate. That will simply cancel. So this will become 2 by 10, that is 1 by 5 students. Let us come to the next question. Next question says, if C and D are 2 events such that C is a subset of D and probability of D is not equal to 0, then tell that whether this statement is true and false. P of C by D is greater than equal to PC. So let us check this out. So it is given that C and D are 2 events. Okay, no problem. C and D are 2 events. And C is a subset of D. C event is a subset of D. P of D, that is probability of D is not equal to 0. Then we have to find whether this statement is correct. P of C by D is greater than equal to P of C. True or false? Right. So probability of C by D is actually probability of C intersection D by probability of D. So if we talk about C intersection D, C is a subset of D. So intersection of both of them will be C itself. D is outside, C is its subset. So intersection is C only. So probability of C intersection D is probability of C by probability of D. Now this probability of D is not equal to 0. But probability of D can be maximum 1. So it is between 0 and 1. What does it mean? That 1 by probability of D is greater than equal to 1. If a number is between 1 and 0, its reciprocal is greater than equal to 1. So we can say that this 1 by PD is greater than equal to 1. So this is greater than equal to PC into 1. That is, this term is PC by PD is greater than equal to PC. So we can say that PC by D is greater than equal to PC. PC by D is greater than equal to PC. This is true, students. Okay. Let us come to the next question. Next question says, one ticket is selected at random from 50 tickets numbered 00, 01, 02 till 49. Then the probability that the sum of the digits on the selected ticket is 8, given that the product of these digits is 0. Okay, probability that the sum of the digits on the selected ticket is 8, given that the product of these digits is 0. So the tickets are numbered like this: 00, 01, 02, 03, so on till 49. There are total 50 tickets. Now A is an event that sum of digits in the ticket is 8. This is A event. B event says that product of digits in ticket is 0, right? We have to find probability of A if B has already occurred. So let us see probability of A intersection B by probability of B. So A intersection B says that, first let us talk about PB. PB says that probability of product of digits in ticket is 0. So when we get the product as 0, when either of the digits are 0. So if we talk about the first digit, that can be 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. More than 4, 49 we are not getting, 50, 51, 52. So the first digit can be 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the second digit? This is the first digit. Second digit can be from 0 to 9. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, so on. So second digit can be any of these. First digit can be any of these. If we want the product of digits to be 0, so if we take 0 here, we can take any number here. So 10 options. If we take 0 here, we take any number here, 5 options. So we can take either here 0 or here 0. We'll get product of the digit 0. One case is repeated. That means here 0 and here 0 is repeated in both of them. So we'll subtract here 1. So this will become 14. So 14 cases are there upon number of sample space. Obviously, we are talking about probability of B, but that number of sample space will cancel. Now let us talk about probability of A intersection B. So how many cases for A intersection B? That means the product is 0 also and the sum of digit is 8 also. There is only one such number, 0, 8. This is the only ticket which will give you the product 0 and the sum as 8. So only one number. This we cancel, we get answer 1 by 14, students. Let us see one more question. It is given that the events A and B are such that PA is equal to 1 by 4. So some data is given to us. PA is 1 by 4. It is given to us. Next, PA by B is half. It is also given to us. And PB by A is 2 by 3. This is also given to us. Now what they are asking? They are asking that PB is equal to, what will be PB? Right? So what is PA by B actually? PA by B is P of A intersection B by PB, which means P of A intersection B is equal to P of A by B into PB. Similarly, can we say that P of B intersection A can be written as PB by A, P of B intersection A by PA, of course, by conditional probability formula. So B intersection A can be written as P of B by A into PA. This is another equation from here. Now both are same, A intersection B, A intersection B. So these two terms are same. These two are equal. So what is PA by B? PA by B is half. So let us take half. What is PB? We don't know. So let us write PB. This is equal to PB by A. What is PB by A? That is 2 by 3. Into PA. What is PA? That is 1 by 4. So 2, 2, 4, 2, 2 cancel. PB is equal to 1 by 3 finally. So we will say the probability of B is 1 by 3. So these were some of the theories and their applications and all of the applications were from the JEE mains question from previous 10 to 12 years. So you can see that we can cover maximum of the questions with these theories. What are the theories? Conditional probability, independent events, sum of the events, probability of the sum of the events, union of the events, addition theorem, and also we studied about binomial distribution and probability distribution, and also we studied Bernoulli's trial. We studied mean, median, variance, and mean deviation about any number. So with this, let us conclude this session, and you have 15 minutes for asking the doubts, and then we will discuss your doubts. So you have 15 minutes with you as an interval for doubt. Then after that, we will start the session with your doubts. Thank you, students. Hello students, welcome back. So in this interval, I was waiting for your doubts. So not much of your doubts have come. No problem. I will discuss few of my questions, which are again from previous year's JEE mains questions from the concepts which we have studied. And I will also discuss one question which I have discussed in the lecture. There was some calculation error, that will also I will discuss. So first let us discuss the questions of probability which I want to give it to you. There is a question which says, the question says a pair of fair dice is thrown independently 3 times. The probability of getting a score of exactly 9 twice is. So it is saying that there is a dice which is thrown 3 times independently. So dice throw is independent, it is Bernoulli trial. So their n is 3. 3 trials are there. They are saying what is the probability that you get a score of 9, pair of dice is thrown. So you get a score of 9, total 9, when you throw it 3 times twice. So 2 times you are getting success. R is equal to 2 here. Px is equal to R. So Px is equal to 2. N is equal to 3. What is the success? Success is the event of getting total 9. So how can we get 9 from throw of 2 dice? Either the first dice gets 3 and the second gets 6, or the first gets 6, second gets 3, first get 5, second get 4, and first get 4, second get 5. These are the cases. Only 4 cases are here where you can get the sum of the numbers 9. Now, what is the probability of this success? A, that is 4 upon 36. Total number of sample space is 36, 6 into 6, that is 1 by 9. So this is probability of A, which is probability of success. So Px is equal to 2 is 3C2 into 1 by 9 to the power 2. 2 times you are getting 9. And 1 times, that is failure, which is 8 by 9 probability, you are not getting 9. So let us calculate this value. This is 3. This is 1 by 81. This is 8 by 9. So 3 is 9. 8 upon 243. So this is the probability. Let us come to another question. It says 2 aeroplanes 1 and 2 bomb a target in succession. The probabilities of 1 and 2 scoring a hit correctly are 0.3 and 0.2 respectively. The second plane will bomb only if the first misses the target. The probability that the target is hit by the second plane is. Okay. So the probability of hitting the target by the first plane is given as 0.3, and by the second plane it is given as 0.2. So probability of hitting the target by the first plane is 0.3 and probability of hitting the target by second plane is 0.2. You want that the second target hits the plane. That will hit the plane only if first has not hit the plane, hit the target. That means probability that first has not hit the target, that is complement of it. Intersection, second hits the target. Now these 2 aeroplanes are independent, whether first hit or not, that does not affect the hitting of the second. So you will say probability of first not hitting into probability of second hitting. Independent events can be written like this. Probability of 1 complement is actually 1 minus 0.3, that is 0.7. So you will write 0.7 and probability of 2 is 0.2, so 0.14. This will be your answer. Now I will discuss one question also, which I told you in the lecture. There was some calculation error. So that question was the question of statistics. It said for 2 data sets, each of size 5, I was telling you like this, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5 is one data set of size 5. y1, y2, y3, y4, y5 is another data set of size 5. Their variance are given as 4 and 5. This is a variance 4, this is a variance 5. And their mean are given as 2 and 4. So mean of this is 2, mean of this is 4. This is x mean, this is y mean. Okay, this is sigma x square, this is sigma y square. Now you have to find the variance of the whole observation. Mean of the whole observation also, mean we did correctly, in variance we did some mistake. So mean how we did, Let us suppose this whole observation is written as Ti. So T1, T2, T5, T6, T7, T8, T8, T9, T10. So we know that x mean is equal to 2, which is actually summation of xi upon 5, which means summation of xi is equal to 10. Y mean is equal to 4, which is equal to summation of yi by 5, which means summation of yi is 20. Now if we want to find the t mean, the mean of this whole observation, so summation of xi plus summation of yi by 10, that is 30 by 10, that is we are adding 20 and 10, that is 30 by 10, that is 3. This we got. No problem with that. This is t mean of the whole observation, that is 3. Now if we want to find the variance, variance is sigma xi square, so let us write ti square by total observation 10 minus t mean whole square. T mean we have obtained that it is equal to 3, so 3 square, which will become 9. We have to find summation of ti square. So here ti square basically, first if we see here, this is not summation of ti whole square, that mistake we did. This is summation of ti square. First we find ti square, then sum it. So if we see here, sigma of x square is 4, which is equal to sigma of xi square by 5 minus its mean square. So what does sigma of xi square will come out to be? This will become 8 into 5, that will be 40, right? Similarly for y we will do, variance is 5, sigma of yi square upon 5 minus its mean, which is 4. So what will be sigma of yi square? We'll see that 5 plus 4, 9, 9, 5, 45. So we have found the summation of the square of these 5 observations and these 5 observations. So what will be summation of ti square? This is actually this value plus this value. If you observe here, this is 45, this is 40. So you will write it as 45 plus 40, that is 85 upon 10 minus 9. So this will become, oh, there is some calculation mistake again. This is the variance 4, this is the mean xi square. So 4 plus 4, 8 into 5, 40, okay. And there is a variance 5, right? 2 and 4 is the, let us see, 4 and 5 are the variance, 2 and 4 are the mean, right? So this is the variance 5, sigma yi square by 5 minus its mean, which is actually 4. So variance, mean, variance, mean. Acha, this is square. This silly mistakes I'm fed up of. So this is square, x mean square here we have taken, similarly x mean square. So this will be 16, and 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 into 5 is 105. This is what we'll get. Let us first check again. Variance of this is 5, sigma y square by 5 minus mean of this y, that is basically 4 square, that is 16. 16 plus 5 is 21. 21 into 5 is 105. So this value. So if you add 105 with 40, you get 145. Here we were getting a negative variance, which is not possible. So I thought there is some mistake. So this will become 145 minus 90 by 10. That will be 55 by 10. That is 5.5. So this will be your answer, students. So let us conclude the session here. And I don't think any other type of questions are expected. So we'll meet in the next session, students. All the best. Thank you.